Hey guys, HighMoon back here with game 2 of the first week, and today we're going to be checking out a 1900 ELO game. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the lineups. We've got Skarner, Cho'Gath, Lee Sin, Tark, and Tristana, and they're going up against the purple team who's sporting Aurelia, Kate, Cat, J4, and Nunu. And so just a couple quick things here before we start. You know, if you guys didn't see the last game, you can go ahead and check it out on my channel. But just looking at the teams here, blue team is running just a pure kind of assassination comp. You got to just pull one in with Skarner. They're going to follow up with the Tark, stun, and possibly get some kills late game. Looking at the purple team, they definitely have a lot of power. Nunu has a lot of early ganking ability. And it looks like blue team here is calling for an invade. Aurelia is way across the map, so this is going to be successful if they decide to go for it. Skarner is a little bit hesitant, but Tark wants to do this because if they shut Nunu out of his blue, it's going to be very difficult for Nunu to recover. Of course, they've got a great level 1, but there is the trap, so they're going to know, and they are pulling back right now. Question is, are they going to try to fight and call for Aurelia to go down, or are they just going to try to move around and steal? Looks like they did put a ward down, and Aurelia is decided not to respond. Tark using his stun, but really nothing going on. Cat's trying to move around, but again, this is still a 4v5. Lee Sin ported out, so now it is a 4v4. The ward is down. Purple team knows what's going on, but I still think that blue team has a slightly better level 1. There goes the vision ward. They're going to block that out, and they still want to take this. Aurelia has come all the way down. It is now a 5v4 in favor of purple team. They're going to go out and fight. This Cat has cleanse. She's going to get out, and this is going to be huge. Cat is going to survive, and who's going down? J4 picks up first blood. There's actually 2 kills in favor of blue team, but they might be able to, they might lose everything here. Remember, this was a 4v5 to start. Skarner's barely trying to get out. Nunu's trying to escape. Nunu goes down. And they're going to pick up the kill on Aurelia as well, maybe. Yes, that was, wow, incredible play. Winning a 4v5. They picked up 4 kills for just the price of 1. And I have to say, when they're being surrounded, I thought for sure they were going to lose that 4v5. But once again, they shut down the vision. They had the great CC, Cho'Gath and Tark, level 1. But here's the response. They're going to try to kill their jungle with the blue buff, and he does not want to lose this. And here comes Cat. He could go down. Yes, Skarner is going to go down. He's going to lose his blue buff. It is now 4-2. Tark is running back. And after losing that blue, I have to say, it's a little bit of a mixed response now. They're still definitely at the advantage with those extra 2 kills. But keep in mind, now that they don't have blue buff, Skarner's going to have a much slower jungle, even though he did hit level 2. Lee Sin, who's had plenty of time top, is actually going to take the liberty of stealing red. Being very aggressive. He only has half his HP. So does Jarvan now. He's got the red buff. He's going to try to take J4 down. Cat is responding to it. He's going to go out and flashing. He got it. And Cat does not have anything to kill off Lee Sin. So great play by Lee, taking advantage of that extra time up top. And again, you guys can see the type of plays that are going on. This is 1900 level game. But Skarner is going to be way behind. Now blue is up. If you can someone to leash it for him, he might be able to get back into this game. Cho'Gath is plenty pushed. Is he going to call for a leash? Or no, he feels that he's strong enough to do it on his own. Now let's go ahead and look back at the bottom lane. Cat got this extra blue, and she's already running with Nunu, so this is going to be a huge, heavy harass lane. Tristana, did Tristana pick up any of the kills that began the game? It looks like, yes, she did pick up 1. Wow, she only has 8 CS. I guess Cat's only got 9 CS too. So still, everyone's CS is a little bit behind from where it normally would be, just because of that start. But they're going to get poked out hard. Hopefully Tark is going to pick up his heal soon. And it looks like, actually no, he has not picked it up yet. He decided to continue with the more aggressive opening. But remember, Kate Nunu is so powerful in general. It looks like there's a gank that was failed very close for Lee Sin. But Kate Nunu is very strong just because Kate can move in so fast and poke. She's got that blue. She's going to have the advantage for about another minute or so. Going back. And it looks like they're trying to pressure her out, but back in the mid lane. Cho'Gath is pushing his way in. He's got that passive healing going on. It's going to help him just continue to harass, and I think he may be able to lock down Kate here. Now, he is rolling with 53 magic resist, and Lee Sin is so ballsy. He's hanging out here, and he had, what, about 300 HP. But he might get caught if he doesn't move out fast enough. And Lee Sin is going to go down. I don't see any way he's going to make it out of this. But he will pick up the kill. Again, sometimes it's better just to take that extra couple seconds and walk your way out of the lane instead of trying to port. Bottom lane is being pushed. Now they do have a ward in the try. No ward in the river. Skarner's in no position to gank. Beginning of the game has still set him back quite a bit. Now Jarvan is still quite far behind as well. So this is really just going to be a battle of the lanes. The jungles are only level 3 and 4. And they should be almost level 5 at this point. Looks like Cat's going to go ahead and pull back. And Tark going in for a stun, but he's on his own. Tristana does not want to risk it and just wants to go ahead and pick up that CS. They might be able to get a kill there, but I understand the need to want to play a bit safer. Jarvan and Skarner coming around at the same time. Skarner has more HP and he has blue. He actually has double buff. Jarvan is actually going to be hit by that. And a great play by Cho'Gath. Great stun. And they're going ahead and they're trying to get the 2 kills. Unfortunately, Skarner is not level 6 yet. They're spending a lot of time. They're taking tower hits and they're going to have to pull out immediately. Meanwhile, up top, Aurelia has been able to push out her lane. Lee Sin should be able to pick up a lot of that CS easily. Let's take a quick look at the CS score. It is 21 to 37. So again, blue is winning top. Skarner's coming around to gank. No ult yet. He might be close. He might just be trying to farm up for that level 6 ult. But no, he's going to go ahead. He's just going to move in without it. He does have red buff. Lee Sin slows. And Aurelia is going to go down here unless she can flash up. But no, she's way too low. She'd have to move her way all the way across in the Baron and then flash up. And just remember, this was the very beginning of the game where they started out 4-1. And it's definitely been paying off in lane. And not only the kills, Lee Sin, and just moving around this field, taking that red buff, definitely put Jarvan behind. Jarvan is now only level 4. Skarner is level 5. And it looks like actually Jarvan is trying to go into Skarner's jungle, but he has to pull out immediately. And it looks like purple team could be in trouble here. Skarner still working on level 6. Now if you're playing in the jungle, you definitely want to be hitting level 6 around the 7-8 minute mark. Lee Sin has absolutely no fear. He's going into the other side. He's taking buffs. He is taking minions. He is in control of his lane. Now we're going to take a quick look at Cho'Gath. I'm always curious how much AP that Cho'Gath is going to be able to put off. Now his ult does hit considerably hard. If he opens with the death cap, it looks like they were able to finally pull off a kill on bottom lane. Nunu's still only level 4. And Skarner is going to try to push into their advantage, going to try to get that ult out. And they're diving on Nunu. Tark is... No, it's way too far for Skarner to go. Skarner's going to go ahead and pull out. They're calling for a kill on Lee Sin. No, that's actually... And it looks like it might be a kill. It's a 3v1 right now. Lee Sin's got nowhere to go. He doesn't have any wards to jump to. And Cho'Gath is popping in from behind. He's going to lay them. Now Skarner's coming in. Tables have turned. It's in blue's advantage. They do have a ward on the red. They should be able to ult someone right now. And we're going to see some kind of silencer pop up. No, but it wasn't even necessary. Lee Sin also pushing down. Aurelia has nothing and she falls to the ignite. And this game is going from bad to worse for purple team. And I'm trying to figure a way that they can get back into the game. I mean, they could always wait for the super late. You guys saw last game where there's an absolutely fantastic turnaround after a 20-minute mark. So do not count them out yet. Of course, remember the Nunu Kate can turn into a hyper carry late game. It just depends how much they can hold off and how cocky blue team gets around that 15-20 minute mark. Cho'Gath trying to make some damage mid. Lee Sin now level 9, and J4, he's still only level 5. It looks like they're trying to get a kill possibly on Nunu here. No, he's going to be too close, but Tristana jumps in! And that was way deep. Nunu's barely going to live, but he is such a tank. Jarvan is now coming down. He needs to pull off a gank. There are no wards. He should be able to pull this one out, but he doesn't have his ult yet. To be honest, it's going to be hard. Who do you go on? Tark has a ton of armor. Tristana is going to be able to jump right out, but he is going to go on Tristana. She leaps over, and will they get it? No, it doesn't look like they're able to get that kill. Cat's trying to ult. Trist will take the shot, though. And again, that was one of those tricky situations. You know, I think they might have been able to go for a kill on Tark if they waited until after he had done his shatter. And Lee Sin is absolutely dominating in that top lane. Again, you can see how much people can snowball from the beginning of the game is absolutely disgusting. And it looks like blue team's going to go ahead and ult in on Caitlyn. This should be a kill. Can Tark get there in time for the stun? Actually, he's going to go ahead and stun Nunu. Now, that looked like it was just luck that it got the ult. I think he was trying to go for the double kills there. But, wow, that was great timing. That Nunu ult did absolutely nothing. Lee Sin, this is just like punishment up top. Cat's trying to come in. She hasn't done anything, especially for being an assassination class. But it looks like Tristana goes ahead and just gets herself executed. As to not get up the extra gold. They did see her coming down with her ward. And Lee Sin finally shut down, but he still gets an extra kill for fun. Cho'Gath with an insane amount of damage on that combo. You gotta love those ults. Dragon is still up for grabs, taking a quick look at the gold count, and that is a huge, huge lead. I mean, 7,000 gold. They have 50% more gold. You know, we might just see a forfeit at 20 here. Which, like I said, I kind of predicted to see a forfeit at 20 last game. It was 17-7. 17-7. That is insane. That is about where we're at this game. But we were able to turn it around. So that was crazy. But the one thing to notice about the last game is that the gold count wasn't nearly as insane. I think just because they had better farming. Tark is coming in. They're going to get another kill on the Cat. Even if she uses cleanse, she's just getting dominated. Skarner ult was up again. And I didn't check if he had blue buff for the last gank, but dang, that is such a short cooldown. And they're trying to get a kill. Lee Sin kicks and runs, and he gets the kill. He is so far ahead. And it looks like, yes, he did open up with the Brutalizer, and that's why he's got all this early game pressure. And he's just harassing and destroying their jungle. Now, I know earlier in the game, I definitely made a mistake because when they were going in and invading, I was thinking, hey, you know, Nunu's their jungle, that's why they got to take the blue, but obviously I was wrong about that, wasn't thinking. That start is just killer, but Cat could come in for a double kill here, which she will definitely pick up, and you do not want to fed Cat. I mean, if she gets her ults out late game, they can still come back, and this is now 18-7, 14 minutes into the game now. Purple team needs this dragon. They absolutely need the dragon to get in this gold-wise. They're so far behind. Kate is only level 9. We've got 9, 9, 8, 7, 11. And, I mean, it looks like blue team is slightly ahead. It's actually not as much as I thought it was going to be. But they're calling for a gank on the middle, and Lee Sin is going to... Oh, he completely misses. But it may not matter because they have so many slows. And now they're going to try to go ahead and get our kill, but this could be really bad for blue team. They're getting overconfident here. It is a 2v4. Skarner looks like he's going to go down. Lee Sin shields, and now we have the response team coming in, but will it be too late? Lee Sin needs to make a jump. Wow, and I cannot believe that they lived from there. It was a 2v4 there, stuck in the middle. But one of the things you'll see on that red team is that they have absolutely no hard CC. They've got, you know, maybe Aurelius stun, but they don't really have the CC to match. Whereas blue team is absolutely dominant with their stun combos and ults. Tristana has no fear, but perhaps she should. Cho'Gath throws down his ult, and he's gonna miss, and this cat is getting out of control. And you can see that blue team is starting to throw here. I mean, it is 21-9, but they don't have the same gold lead, at least percentage-wise. But that Lee Sin is so powerful. With the help of Skarner, they're going to be able to go ahead and pick up 2 more kills, making it 23-9. Dragon is still up. Blue team is now calling for it. Remember, this game can also switch on a Baron kill. 3 towers have gone down for purple team, so they definitely have that gold waiting for them if they could ever actually push out of their lanes. You know, that's a nice little bonus that they could pick up. Looks like Tark, he is starting to ward a little bit more. And look at this Tark, he actually went with Magic Pen boots, so he is being very aggressive. Still has all of his natural armor. Skarner and Tark are going to try to pull out a kill here, but they really don't have any damage. They're more of the CC of the team. And Aurelia plus Cat are trying to run them down. Now Jarvan's coming in. Lee Sin picks up a kill on Nunu across the map. This is... Oh, it's a 3v2 and they can't get the kills. They don't have the CC. Jarvan is jumping in, but he's only level 7. He just looks so squishy. But Tark might be getting killed by Cat. Cat gets away. Triss jumps in, and Triss can't quite get on Cat. Skarner uses Shurelius. He picks up the kill. And it looks like we've got another leap going out there. And he gets sniped down by Cat. Skarner walks away with just 40 HP. Hopefully Cho'Gath will be able to chase Cat down. It looks like he does not have his ult up. That was extremely close. It took blue team a really long time to respond to that. But this Lee is just... I mean, what do you do with that? What do you do with the out of control Lee Sin? It's like, I'm in your face, now I'm out of your face. I just go wherever I want. There's absolutely no fear. Kate's going to try to ult on him, but it looks like she doesn't quite have the damage. And Lee Sin is going to kill on Cat. He is insane. Did he go for a bloodthirster here, or what is going on? No, just a brutalizer with a face. And it looks like Cho'Gath is running for his life, but he has excellent pop-ups and he is going to make it away. Lee Sin ports out. Here's Tristana and Skarner coming in. They're out for blood. They just want more and more kills here, and I really think we could see a forfeit in the next minute. Jarvan has just been completely useless since the beginning of the game. It looks like Skarner's going to go ahead and solo him. Tristana actually wasn't able to do anything. Tristana ults on Aurelia, and Aurelia's pushed back, and she cannot survive the damage coming out of blue team. And even Tark, he's like, hey, I'm in here too. I'm going to kill this Nunu. You know, he has no fear as well. So this game is it's looking really good for blue team. Cat is the only threat just because she was able to pick up some kills. Actually, double kill now. She does have 7 kills, but like most of her team, she also has 7 deaths. I mean, she's the only one on the team that has any type of power. And it is 6-0 on the towers. And I don't understand why you would even waste your ult on that. Look at that! Look at that! This Taric is so... he goes balls deep. He takes down their support.
Legendary.
Meanwhile, Lee Sin is just being awesome.
Dominating.
Another kill for Skarner. I mean, this game has to end. You know, I'm definitely a big proponent of playing the games out because you never know what's going to happen. People love to throw, but I just don't see any way back in this one. There's no one that's just been like, oh yeah, I actually won my lane and did well. I mean, the beginning of this game was absolutely paramount for the rest of it. I mean, you can't just give up 4 kills and put your jungle way behind. There's the forfeit. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. You can kind of see the similarities and contrasts to the last night's game. But go ahead, you know, hit like, subscribe. I will have 3 more games this week, and I'll see you guys next time.